Good morning, Internet. Welcome to Bruncheons and Dragons, only on Hidden Pixel, a monthly one-shot series. All the adventures are original, all the music is original. I'm Tyler, at Plead the Filth, for those who are interested. I'll be your DM for today. Before we get started, I just want to give a few shout-outs. First and foremost, to our friend Ian, who provided the character portraits for today. You can check him out on the internet at TopCatYo, and also on Twitch on his weekly show Drawbomb. And for the images and battle maps that we're going to be using, I would like to shout out Florent Lebrun on artstation.com/Florent Lebrun, Mr. Valor at patreon.com/Valor Maps, Dice Grimorium at patreon.com/Dice Grimorium, and to Reddit user Tensor386. And with that, we'll get introducing everybody. We'll start with Aaron. You want to tell us who you are and who you're playing today?
Hi, I am Guth. I am a gnome druid. I have a constant cold, and I'm hoping, have some fun, Save the animals. That's what Guth is all about.
Awesome. Up next is Jay.
Hello, so I'm be playing as Rian, a tiefling monk who specializes in punching things. That's about it.
Fantastic. Over to Ashley.
Hey, I'm Ashley, and you can find me at Aber Music on Instagram. I am playing a half-orc barbarian today who is very anxious. So, I'm excited.
Fantastic. And that leaves us with Eb.
I'm Eb. Real name's Kyle. Everyone calls me Eb. I don't really have a lot of social media, but today I'm playing Chandy. He's an old worker elf and loves to tinker and has a little flying present that follows him around.
A+. All right, y'all. So, let's jump in to Bruncheons and Dragons. So this session, you all find yourself in the town of Glishold. It's a town that's just southeast of the North Pole, just past the Glacier Wood. This is an icy and frigid town. There is not much life here. It's mostly people on their way to see Santa, or people who work for Santa that are just trying to get a break for a moment. But there's one thing special about this town, is that it feels the magic and the power of Christmas. It has a radiance to it near Christmas that kind of pierces through the feelings of everyday life. So, Chandy, you would know something interesting about this particular year. Santa is missing.
Oh no! Where's the big guy?
The feeling that usually radiates through the town is also not being felt, and therefore some of the other workers are panicked. Some are just kind of down, and the whole town of Airedale is feeling a little off, a little wrong, a little confused. Guth and Rian, you both also find yourselves in this town, in the local tavern, the Nutcracker, where you have made friends with certain worker elf who is old and grumpy. You all are just trying to get your drink on. Any conversations that are being had as the night goes on?
Guth is just like issuing the bartender like, "Can I get another ale, please? Thank you."
This very old,
I can't believe that we're so close.
the old Aarakocra bartender who, like, his head is the biggest part on his body. You can see he's missing a couple feathers. He just walks over and he puts down the ale. It's on the house tonight. It's an odd one. And then he just shuffles his way back to the bar. You all are in this tavern, and it's very quiet, all things considered. Even the fire that lights up the whole place is just feeling a little cold.
I've been doing this for too long, and I can't believe I'm so close to retirement, and this is the year everything has to go wrong.
So I was expecting a more festive atmosphere.
400 years I've been doing this. 400. This is the first one it goes wrong on? Really? I mean, it went wrong like 300 years ago, but that was my fault, and that wasn't like Christmas, that was just the factory, but, that's besides the point.
Guth is just like sipping his ale very quietly. He's like, "Well, I mean, it's not like we could do anything, is there?"
I don't know. And I'm like sitting there, I've got like my little woodworking stuff, and I'm like carving away, like whittling some stuff.
Rian, can you give me a perception check?
Perception check, guys. Well, 4 plus
4.
Plus 1, so 5.
5. You get the vibe that, that feeling like when eyes are just kind of watching you? You get that feeling.
Something perplexing about this place. Feels kind of off.
What? Is there something wrong? Did I do something wrong? What's going on?
I don't know, just feels unsettling in here.
Guth does that really like uncool thing where like somebody's like, "Don't look," and he's just like, "What is it?"
Roll me perception or investigation, whichever you prefer.
Let's go with perception, because that is a 12.
12. As you are looking around, you can see in the frosted over window across the bar from you just the top of gray hair with little tiny binoculars looking straight in your direction.
Guth has no couthness about him. He goes, "Look! Somebody's looking at us! What is it?"
I'll look over to the window.
As you all turn around, you see just these little eyes through the binoculars just blink, get real wide, and then vanish.
That's not ominous at all.
I'm gonna go investigate. I'm just like get up and like hobble out.
Guth is just like, "Hey, wait for me!" Like just slams the ale, grabs his like quarterstaff thing, and just like, "All right, I'm coming," and just like walks after.
And as I'm walking, I'm like, "Chibbles, come!" And my little flying present, which was sitting beside the table, like floats up and just starts shooting behind me.
And I stand up and it's like, well, this could be lively, and I follow along.
All right. As you guys walk out onto the streets of Airedale, it is eerily quiet and empty. There is nothing much really happening, and for a town that is typically very excited around Christmas, this is unsettling. What you do notice is that across the street and maybe a house or two down, between the trees, you catch something moving.
Is that an animal? I like animals. Is that a deer or something? Hello?
Roll perception.
Hello?
Can I take a look too?
Yeah, you can help him. Give him an advantage.
Okay,
I'm helping. I got an 11.
am I getting a help or am I...
Yeah, you can.
I don't know. I got an 11.
Okay,
I'm not
because the
gonna
first one was
count
a
them. I'm
9.
gonna-
Yeah, so 9.
9. It looks humanoid and a little bit green and a little tall. Min, you hear people yelling hello as you are Scooby-Doo sneaking down the street.
Is that the
I'm just gonna
Grinch?
try to stay hidden. Can I roll sneak?
Stealth, yeah.
Stealth, sorry. Yeah. 15 plus 2, so 17. I'm gonna stay exactly where I am.
Can I have the other 3?
Maybe like behind a tree, like really like skinny, like, you know, or trying to be.
Yeah.
I'm large.
Can the other 3 of you roll me perception?
Gotcha.
With how we're rolling, she might be hidden.
Yeah.
I got a 16.
2019.
I got a 7.
For most of you, this green blur kind of just disappears into the woods, almost as if by magic. For Rian, you could just see a bit of a muscular shoulder sticking out.
I
I
guess
see
it's
muscles.
gone. What?
It must be a fighter. Can I follow it? I want to follow it.
Yeah. You head in across the street, between some houses. And
Let's head across the street as more as I book full speed towards it.
understood. Min, you just hear footsteps just approaching you.
I'm gonna stay where I am, but I'm just gonna like pray to myself and just start crying, like kind of like crying in a way where I'm just like, please don't mind me. Just like talking to myself. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
Rian, as you approach, you look to the side of the tree, and you can see a 6'2" half orc, muscular as hell, battle axe on her back, skull on her shirt, looking like she has the fear of God in her.
Well, you're built like a fighter, but you don't really give off the essence of one.
Who are you?
And you're a bit jumpy, too.
I need your name, please. I wasn't supposed to leave my house, and my mom is like really, really strict, and I just really am not ready to go back right now. Who are you?
My name's Rian. I thought you might be a fighter, so I ran after you.
That I am. I guess I could be if you need me to be. Is who? What? Who are we fighting? What's happening?
No one yet. There could be someone.
Well, okay. I guess it's better to go with someone than be alone.
As you
Can
guys
I-
are talking, you just hear a loud crack.
Min's
What is
gonna
that?
like go to the ground and like cover her ears.
How
I just
close was the
immediately-
crack?
I just immediately take up a fighter stance. I'm like, where is that? Where? What was that?
So, Guth and Chandy, did you follow behind Rian, or?
Guth is definitely still at a good distance behind, just like...
Yeah, I'm probably like walking, like at like not as like a panicked pace until the crack, and then I'll be like, so we're probably still like on the road. kind of thing.
If you are on the road, it comes from behind you to the west a little bit. So still from the road, but a little ways down.
Okay. What the heck was...
That wasn't me. I didn't do that one. That was not me this time.
I rolled a 15 on perception to try and see what it was.
Okay, on a 15, as you kind of turn around and start looking around, maybe 3 or 4 houses down, you can just see this small, older humanoid running across the street.
Do I recognize this humanoid?
You do not.
Does it appear to be up to nefarious things, or is it just moving quickly?
He, oh, Dan and Ian in the chat. What's up, guys? His posture is a little nefarious, you would guess, if you had to. He might just be a hunched over old man, but he's moving pretty quickly.
I think that's a little more interesting than the green blur that I saw earlier, so I'm going to head towards it.
As he does that, Guth is gonna like waddle over to Rian and be like, "Rian, did you hear that? It wasn't me. I swear this time it was not. I didn't make that noise." And then as I get close, do I notice this giant half orc in the fetal position? I'm just like, "Yeah, Rian, what's going? Who's this? Hi, I'm Guth. Hi."
I just made a new friend here. They seem to be very jumpish, to say the least.
Like, how are you? Are you scared? You should be scared. Look at you. You're all strong and stuff.
Min just stands up, like 6'2", and starts looking down at everybody. She just like wipes a tear from her eye from the fear that she had just experienced, and she's just gonna be like, "Hi, I'm Min, the Destroyer. Nice to meet you."
That's a cool name. I'm Guth. Just Guth.
Hey.
Nothing else. I don't have a. You can call me Guth the Guth if you want. That sounds fun. Do you that crack? I didn't do that crack noise. Do you know what that is?
No, I don't. I snuck out of my parents' house and I just ended up here. I wanted to see all the Christmas stuff, but there's no Christmas right now.
Valiant. Cool. You want to go with us to find out what this crack noise is? Chandy already. I'm turning around. Chandy already went over there.
Sure, yeah, that sounds good.
Another crack echoes throughout the streets.
Min falls to the ground again, covering her head.
As you're going towards it, Chandy, you see the old humanoid figure run across the street further down the road.
I'm going to pursue it.
What's everybody else doing?
Is it causing it, or?
I don't know.
I mean, are we back on the road?
Yeah, you can get back to the road by this point, and as you're at the road, you can now see just the oldest chase you've ever seen. This is one old man pursuing another old man.
I'm tempted to just watch this, but we should probably go get Chandy, right?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of geriatric on geriatric violence.
It would be fun though. Okay, anyway, let's go. Come on, man, the Destroyer.
Okay. She just kind of like holds her battle axe as they're walking.
I just like the idea of the oldest chase you've ever seen.
Chandy, as you get closer, you can see this person in the doorway of another house, and it seems like he's not alone. He's kind of hunched over with very pale skin and a white beard, white stringy long hair, yellowish sort of tattered clothing. The person he's talking to is equally as old, except without a beard and with a very, very large sort of round nose. He's got similar tattered clothing, but this is more of a reddish pink color.
And I wouldn't recognize the kind of like clothing or anything. Like they just look like they don't belong here.
Yeah.
And how was the loud crack coming from the house?
Yes.
I'm gonna keep moving up, and I'm gonna be like, "Are you causing trouble? We've had enough things going on this year."
As you walk closer, you hear them bickering amongst themselves, and the one with the larger nose is like, "Yeah, but you're doing it too fast. It's too quick. I sniff, you slam. That's what it's 1-2. We get it done." And the one that you initially saw running is like, "But it's just so much fun to slam." And then as they're kind of bickering amongst themselves, they turn and they look at you. They're like, Who? How did you see us? Who are you?"
What do you mean? How did I see you? You're right there. What are you doing?
Nothing.
I mean, that was a pretty loud noise you made.
And then you just start running the other way towards the end of town.
Wait, I have questions, and I'm gonna like chase after them. What are you doing?
As you run for maybe a minute or so down the street, they look at you, grab each other on the shoulder, and then disappear.
I'm gonna run to where they were and like skid to a stop down the street, and I'm like, "Damn it! I hate when people can do that."
So the rest of you by now have seen this, and if you're at a leisurely pace, you can catch up by now. You didn't hear the conversation, except you heard Chandy saying, like, "Who are you? I have questions."
Find out anything interesting?
I mean, there's two guys in like tattered clothing that are causing a ruckus. I don't know what to tell you.
Guth
Kind of
looks down.
disappeared though.
Guth looks down at his slightly tattered like clothing. It wasn't me. One, and two. So were they the ones making the big noise?
I mean, it was close to them, so I'm assuming it had to do either something with them. What did they say? Something about sneezing and slamming? I don't know.
But I don't.
It made no sense to me. I think it was gibberish, but
Okay, sneezing was not me. Also,
I mean, you do sneeze a lot, though.
Because-
I've only known you for a little bit, but you sneeze a lot.
because yes, I do. So he clears his nose. But
Is this-
I just wasn't me.
Is this Chandy not remembering what they said, or are you actually... Because they said sniffing and slamming. But if this is just
No,
Chandy
that's-
being
that's
an old
Chandy.
man, then go for
This
it.
is Chandy being an old man.
Understood.
What do we do then? They just disappeared.
I mean, if we hear another noise, I'm going to go towards it. But
Okay.
I don't know where we go from here. That was probably the most excitement I've had so far this year, aside from, the big guy being gone. That's I'd say that's exciting for a different reason, though.
Yeah, not a good exciting.
No, I'm not particularly excited about that one.
So, are you guys looking for more noises, or...
Yeah, for more noises or more people in similar clothing.
Can I
I
make a
don't-
perception check? Min has been just like standing in the back with her battle axe, like kind of panically looking around. So
I actually see her now, and I'm like, "Who's that?"
I was like,
Should I be
this
afraid?
is Men the Destroyer.
And then
Are
she
you
like
gonna
hears
break
her
my
name. No, I'm fine. We're here. It's cool.
Chibbles, come here. And my present like flies, and I like hold it. I'm like, don't hurt Chibbles.
I was not planning on it.
Okay, and I feel let it go, and it flies behind me again. I'm like, just promise me that, and we're okay. It's like this is like my 400th version of that thing. Too many people have broken it.
You
Shout
see
out,
Min put her hand up and just says, "Pinky promise."
shout out to Dr. Soundcheck donating $15 with the caption, "This is for you to kill off Guth in the next 15 minutes."
Oh no!
Well, I sure will try.
All right, roll for initiative.
Oh, God.
Bring it on. Guth is indestructible. Immediately get struck by lightning.
We'll say
As
that.
long as he's not after Chibbles, okay.
Can everybody roll me perception or investigation?
I got a dirty 20.
Come on.
Rolling investigation.
That is a 21.
18.
14 perception.
Yes, Dr. Soundcheck, this is a mimosa, and I've got a much bigger thing of it here, and so does Jay. So, with your guys, those of you who rolled higher, above a 15, you in the distance, through some of the houses, you can hear what sounds like snoring. And it's definitely outside.
Like loud snoring?
Pretty loud.
Do you guys hear that?
Well, someone's got really bad apnea.
Like a,
I mean,
I know that story. Should we go? If somebody's snoring, should we go find them?
yeah, I mean, I don't know what a sleeping person can do for us in this situation, but since I can't find the two people that were doing whatever, let's.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like saunters with it.
Yeah. Yes, Dan, I am getting drunk at brunch. So as you guys navigate your way through some of the alleyways, following the sound of the snoring, you get in the distance, you can see a barn, and on the gate enclosing the yard, you just see another very, very old man with a very large white beard, just laying on the ground. He's a little thicker, and he's just got what looks like a bowl of yogurt on him as he's just sleeping. He's got similar tattered clothes. This is a bit more of a navy blue color.
Hey, thick one, you alright?
Uh-oh.
You really shouldn't have that much dairy before you sleep. It'll really mess up your sinuses.
It's the only thing I like.
I mean, fair enough. You're snoring really, really loud.
I guess.
Why are you sleeping out here?
Well, I'm supposed to be guarding for my brothers, but I guess I dozed off.
Are they like old guys like me? Slightly tattered clothing, similar to yours, actually.
They're old guys like me.
I mean, that's fair.
Does one of them And then Gus just like sneeze, and the other one slam stuff.
Oh, not
It might not have been.
not the. I think you're talking about door slammer and door sniffer. Those are my brothers too.
Oh, that might have been what they said. That's my old brain. Sorry about that.
Who? Your brothers' names are Door Slammer and Door. Who are you?
I'm Skier Gobbler. Skier is like a kind of yogurt.
I mean, that checks out.
Yeah. No further questions. Gus just turns over. What? I don't know. I don't know.
What exactly were you supposed to be guarding?
My brothers, Sheep Coatclod and Gullygawk, they're messing around with the sheep.
You're messing with the animal. What are they doing with the animals?
Well, one's trying to just, I don't know, harass sheep, I suppose.
Thanks for the stream.
Gus furrows his brow immediately and goes, okay, we're gonna do something about this. And tries to walk into the barn area.
Well, I should. Yeah. And he just kind of waves as you walk by, and he just keeps eating his yogurt-like substance.
Yeah, Guth is just heading towards where he thinks the sheep are.
And I'm just like, I mean, I'm not going to question, and I'm just going to follow him. And when he catches up to Guth, and he's like, when he says guard, doesn't he mean like stop us?
Yes, nothing can stop Guth when it comes to the animals.
Guth the Guth.
I'll take your word for it.
Guth the Guth is on the case.
As you walk through towards the barn, as you get close to it, you can just see that the double doors are just kind of cracked open a little bit.
Guth's gonna look inside.
Are you going to try and do it in a sneaky way, or are you just going for it?
Absolutely not. Guth is not one for subtlety.
Yeah. As you kind of just start putting your head through the door, you can see two more very old men. This time one wearing tattered red and the other one wearing tattered green. And the one has just the front hooves of a sheep up and is like doing this with them. You notice he also has wooden legs, and there's another one, the old guy, just kind of sitting on a bale of hay. This one is much leaner and thinner, and he's just kind of looking and laughing. As you walk in, they both turn and look at you and say, "You're not supposed to be here. What?
You doing with that sheep?"
What do you see? And I'm gonna like poke my head like around him.
Chandy, you are seeing the same scene now.
And I'm just like, I mean, this is getting weirder and weirder.
Min's just gonna kind of poke her head too. She's not gonna go into the doorway or anything. She's just gonna kind of stand behind, but like try to look.
Min,
I'm sure enough you could look.
Min, roll me dexterity.
That would be 17, 18.
18? Okay, you
Yep.
manage to look in. You feel like you're gonna topple over a little bit now that there's 3 bodies in the doorway, but you're okay.
I just rushed through the door.
As you rush through, it becomes, I mean, I guess the theme of this session is Scooby-Doo, but you hit into the back of Min, which topples her and Chandy and Guth over like cell phone bars in height as they just domino over. And Rian, you are now standing in front of them. I assume in a battle stance.
Of course, I'm always in the battle stance.
I'm gonna stand up and like dust myself off. I'm like, why you gotta be rushing into things like that? I'm an old man. You don't gotta knock me over.
I'm a man of excitement.
I can tell.
Guth is just standing up and just like, you didn't answer my question. What are you doing with that Steve?
As you say that, as the rest of you are, yes, Dan, all D&D one-shots become Scooby-Doo shenanigans eventually. As you guys are talking amongst yourselves and standing up and getting ready, and then Guth, you look at the 2 old men, you notice they're just slowly trying to back away. They're about halfway to a window on the other side of the barn.
Okay, Guth is gonna be like, no. And Guth is going to wild shape into a wolf. I was like, you're not going anywhere, and then I like fall onto I'm already kind of down on my hands and knees, and I'm just gonna turn into a wolf.
I imagine it looks really goofy and kind of sad for a second as you're just like, hold on, and then just hands and knees, and everyone's like, what the fuck is going on?
He's just like, he goes, you're not going anywhere. He kind of puts his quarterstaff down and then like falls onto his hands and knees, and then there's like a second. He's like, okay now, and then I turn into a wolf.
Yeah, I was gonna answer that same one. I think we just found
I
our
was seeing my pencil mustache for some reason. Just
yeah. So.
Oh boy, a sneezing wolf.
As you turn into a wolf, the one with the wooden legs jumps up, and the other one catches him. And then he just drops to his knees too, with like a pretty heavy impact as he's carrying his brother. And he looks at you and goes, We don't want any problems with you. Get off.
Well, who do you want problems with?
Us? Specifically? The sheep.
You said you don't want problems with us, but someone else.
Yeah, we like messing with sheep. It's our mom. It's our mom. You want? It's not us.
Who's your mom?
You don't know Gryla?
No, not that I can think of.
This is too much. This is too much. She just wants Christmas. I don't know. And then they both get up and start trying to run away through the window.
What do you?
absolutely.
When they say we want Christmas, I'm gonna charge them down.
I absolutely give chase as a wolf.
Okay, your speed is what's your speed as a wolf?
40 feet.
40 feet. Okay. Chandy, give me dexterity, and then Guth, can you give me dexterity with advantage as a wolf?
11.
Dex, raw dex. Wolf dex, 19.
19. The one with wooden legs can't quite get himself going and up, and Guth, you just pounce on him like Lion King style, but less horny.
I just like do the press thing. I'm like on him, and I just have this horrible pencil mustache of a wolf, and I'm just like growling at him like, "Rrr." But it still sounds weird, like I'm clogged up. So it's like, "Rrr."
Chandy, unfortunately, the other one got a head start on you, and he kind of jumps through the window, Scott Pilgrim style, actually. But you do have this.
Is he within 60 feet of me?
Who?
The guy running away.
I mean, he's through the window, so you can't really see.
Okay, I'm not going.
Can I jump through the window after him?
You can try. Roll me acrobatics.
So it's a 14 plus 7, 21.
You also just like kind of glide through the window. No part of your body touches this small window at any point as you just land on the other side, and you look up and you can see him running through the woods, and as soon as he turns around and sees you, just like tiefling with fire in your eyes, just perfectly vaulted through the window. He goes, "Ah!" and he blinks out of existence as well.
Damn. I was hoping for a fight.
I'm gonna turn back to the one that got caught and be like, "What do you mean she wants Christmas?"
She wants.
Speak quick. He bites.
Oh God! She wants his. She wants the big man's power.
Well, the big man's gone. Do you know where he is?
She's got him. Oh God!
Where is she?
She's in her lair.
Where is she?
She's in her lair through the glacier wood, but oh God, please don't kill me. I just want to mess with sheep.
Guth is gonna growl and then end up doing that like jog sneeze that just like go like just straight at him. Like,
this is unpleasant.
I can't talk as a wolf, so I just growl.
I don't think he wants you to mess with sheep.
Can I dive back through the window again to join the conversation?
Yeah, roll me acrobatics again.
Unnecessary full flip.
9 plus 7, 16.
It's pretty good. It's not as flashy as the last one, but it's still very impressive for all of you, especially for Min, who probably wouldn't fit through the window.
Min's just standing in the back in like complete disbelief as to what she's seeing. Like she's like, the first time that I leave my house, and I didn't expect to see all this. I did not. This is a lot. This is a lot.
Welcome to the real world, Mr. Destroyer.
Miss the Destroyer.
I mean, we got to get Christmas back, right? Like,
I don't know, Mom. I can mess with the sheep near Christmas no matter what. That's whether Santa's here or not. That's
So, my friend, I think it'd be in your best interest to stop talking about messing with sheep, considering our wolf friend over here.
There's just like one snot bubble.
I'm gonna whisper loud enough so it's not really a whisper, but he's kind of like, you know, you could probably mess with them when we're gone. Guth would disagree, but you probably could.
I don't want to.
Guth looks at Chandy, and it's not like an angry thing. It's more like sad dog face. Like,
I think we have bigger problems.
I don't want
I mean, it sounds like we might have figured out what's causing all of our issues.
In the background, you just hear.
I was getting my workout routine, and it sounds like you guys found some interesting information.
Yep. How did you want to know it? I mean, do you want me to fill you in on the way, or should we just start going and, like, I mean, I think I don't get much more out of this guy.
Yeah, just fill me on the way.
Okay. Guth, drop him.
Guth goes like, Guth doesn't look very imposing most of the time. Guth does like that full like wolf like, and then just transforms back into Guth.
I feel like you're still doing the snarl transform back.
Absolutely. Like, oh. I assume I'm still kind of just like above this guy.
Yeah, just like hands and knees on him. Except he's a little taller than you, so it's just kind of like on his torso now. Can I leave?
I mean,
if you promise to leave this sheep alone forever.
This particular sheep.
Just that sheep?
You shall never mess with the sheep while in the presence of Guth, the Guth.
Understood. It's just like on top of him, like.
I'm still very tiny. I am a gnome, so
Yeah.
just. Guth just like gets up and just grabs his quarterstaff and just like, I believe I have put the proper fear within his heart.
Come on, Guth, the Guth. Gotta go.
All right. Okay.
As you
Destroyer, you want to come on an adventure?
Sure. I guess this could be fun.
as you
She looks very worried in her face.
as you get off of him, he just kind of like scrambles up to his feet, looks around, just smacks the side of the sheep and disappears.
Okay, that's it. And then just like pull this, slam it on the ground and like cast Shillelagh, and I'm like trying to get.
Bye.
Well, I appreciate his boldness.
I mean,
I'm going to get him. One day, I will get him.
So
maybe he ran home to mommy, so I'm sure we'll find him again.
I'm gonna smack him one.
So, what are you guys doing? Are you walking out of the barn, headed back towards the road?
We have a general direction to go now. And I guess
thank
as
you,
yeah,
Ian,
we'll
for donating $5. Sick. Appreciate you.
we'll start heading out of the barn, and I'll start filling in our eager monk friend and be like, yeah. So apparently this guy's mom took Santa and is trying to steal Christmas or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, well, we gotta get Santa back, so.
I mean, I can't really retire in a couple of years if he's not back. So, and I'm not going to work for some other person because all my benefits are gone. Then gone.
Yeah, does Santa give good benefits?
What's Santa's pension like? Pension.
You gotta,
I mean, when you're working for 400 years, it better be a damn good benefit.
you gotta have tenure by now, right?
Min turns around and she's like, "Did you say Santa?"
I mean, that's the guy I work for. Didn't you see the
Min's-
hat?
Min's eyes just like light up, and she's like, "So we're gonna say Santa?"
I mean, that's the hope.
As her eyes sort of open wide, you can see that she's got bright lavender eyes, which is contrasted against her green skin.
Ooh.
It's just
Well,
flavor, y'all.
I am so excited now to help save Christmas. So
As you are saying that, a small little bird just flies and lands on Min's shoulder, and just
Min punches the bird. immediately.
Why? Why?
She gets scared and punches the bird.
Roll strength.
What was that?
Oh no. 21.
You punch it, and it kind of flies off your shoulders. A few feathers kind of explode out, and then it catches itself and flies, and just goes. And it's just flying, looking at you.
Birdie, why?
I'm getting some weird Disney vibes off of this. What's going on?
Min grabs her battle axe and she's like, "Don't come near me again!" Like, really kind of angry, but then is like also like,
I'm gonna take a
and then
step
she
back
turns-
and be like, wait, you talking to me or the bird?
she's like,
I'm
"This
just gonna
bird has
watch
been following me, and I'm so I don't know where it's come from. I'm just
Is there any,
still on
is
her
there any
battle
snow
stand."
nearby?
Is there any what?
What was that?
I'm assuming there's snow all around us, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna make some magical snowballs,
Okay.
and I'm gonna be like, if that bird gets close again, throw one of these, and I'm gonna like hand her one of the snowballs. Trust me. It'll-
Can I try to talk to the bird? It's
Sure.
like, bird, it's not safe here, Birdie. Stop it. What are you doing?
Sandwich.
Sandwich?
And then Min turns, she's like, "Did you say sandwich?"
The bird wants the sandwich.
Min reaches into her pocket and she pulls out a sandwich that she had sat on, so it's kind of like a booty sandwich. She goes, "This sandwich."
It'll start to kind of like fly and hover towards you, but like tentatively, as there's all kinds of weapons out now.
She just starts like, she throws the sandwich at the bird and she's like, "Stay away from me." She starts like kind of like getting really upset.
Well, the bird rolled a 19 on its dexterity, so as you swoop, it like catches it in its feet and kind of like takes a bite and flies away.
To wreck the bird.
We've used that bird in our party.
Because I don't think that bird would be safe in our party.
No, probably not.
Keep the bird safe.
So as you guys,
Do you have any?
Min's just like holding the
we have to
battle
worry about
axe
more
and looking
birds.
around.
what do you say, Eb?
Do you have other sandwiches? Do we have to worry about more birds?
That was my last one.
Oh. Maybe it'll leave you alone then.
I hope so.
So as you guys walk back through the yard and get to the gate, your kind friend Scare Gobbler is once again asleep.
Can I poke him with my staff?
Do we need any more information?
Well, as you poke him, since no one's answering Chandy's question, as you poke him, he just goes, oh.
Hey, just tell your brother I'm gonna beat him up. Okay, that's it. And then
I've got,
I mean,
well, 10 now.
what?
9, I
What?
guess. 10.
What happened to
So,
your brother?
Well, 3 of them are now one of them.
that sounds
Okay,
like some shenanigans.
That's okay. No. Gus walking away. No.
Hey, so, do you have a bunch of yogurt? Because there's a weird bird that wants food, and it might come for you too. I'd be wary of it. It took a sandwich, but it might still be hungry. I don't know.
I've only got yogurt.
Well, let's hope the bird doesn't like yogurt. I'm gonna like waddle away.
he just takes another big spoonful, and you can see him starting to get tired again. So
So as we're walking, I'm just going to turn to him and be like, you don't seem like much of a destroyer. Is it like a family name? Should I call you Miss the Destroyer? Like,
It is a family name. My mom was hoping for better, you know. So I ran away. Now I'm here.
I mean, I know. Okay, I don't know what to say to that.
It's okay. Most people don't.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're great just the way you are, Miss the Destroyer. Like, nobody usually pays me any mind, especially because my nose is always clogged up.
Wait, this is a constant thing? Should get that
Yeah.
checked out.
I mean, there's not really many doctors in nature, so it's just, you know.
That's fair.
Anyway, where we're going again? My blind wolf rage kind of made me forget.
Well, somewhere in that direction. I'm gonna like point in the direction that I think I remember him pointing, and it's completely the wrong way. And I'm like, I think it's over there. What was it? A castle? Anyone else listening? I don't trust my memory.
can Rian and Min give me the lowest history check ever to remember what just happened?
I got a 4.
A 4? Min, what'd you get?
15.
Okay. Yeah, Rian, you don't remember mostly because you weren't in the room, right?
Yeah.
And Min, you remember him saying Gryla had a lair in the Glacier Wood, which is to the west of town.
Min's just gonna kind of use her battle axe to point and say, I think we're supposed to go this way.
The opposite
It could
direction
be
of
that
what.
way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been making things for too long. I don't need to think about where to go.
I trust the battle axe.
Well, you trust anything that fights, so.
Yes.
So, as you guys start making your way towards the outskirts of town, you notice the density of the houses starts to get less and less and more sparse and more into farms until you start to see a couple of trees as you're walking, and the snow and the ice are more dense. The glacier wood is known for its trees whose bark are just a bright white. So regardless of the snow that's around, it still looks like there's always snow in this forest. But there is a road and a path, and as you keep walking, you eventually see something in the distance of the road.
I will try and figure out if I can see what it is.
All right, roll perception.
Same.
14.
12.
Okay. With those scores, you can see what looks like 3 humanoid figures facing your direction. Chandy, you can see that they all look old.
I feel like. Are we going to be meeting the whole family? I feel like we're meeting the whole family today. I mean, I'll keep walking forward.
As you get closer, you can see. Sorry, I wrote down notes. Yep. As you get closer, you can see on one side, a similar old man with a more purpled color shirt holding just a full link of sausages, and he's just kind of spinning the one end. On the other side is another old man with a grayish robes, and he's just holding a bunch of candles, and one of them is lit. And then in between them on the road is a third one with more of like a canvas style clothing, and he is just holding what looks like to be a meat hook in his hand.
It's like the weirdest gang of all time. Like, you picked the wrong part of town right there.
And as you get closer, the one in the center with the meat hook says, "Well, I think that's far enough."
Says who?
Says us.
And who are you?
I'm British, and my brothers are not. However, we're going to roll with it.
I mean, you're not the
You
first
just hear
Min
Min heavy breathing in the back, like kind of like maybe about to have a panic attack.
You okay?
Just breathe. Nothing's happened yet.
He looks at all of you and he says, "Well, I'm Meat Hook, and these are my brothers. And it seems like you lot have been causing quite the ruckus amongst me and my brothers. And I'm afraid I can't let you go any further. It's what we do. We mess with people. We put potatoes in the shoes of children who misbehave."
That's a very specific and odd thing to do.
And he looks
We
you up.
wouldn't have had any problem.
He looks you up and down. He
We wouldn't
says,
have had any problem.
"It looks like you've made some specific choices as well."
Because, what is that in regards to? Are you harassing me? That's mean. These guys are mean.
I think they're trying to stop us from saving Christmas.
Oh, that's all so bad. You're bad people. I don't like you.
I'm going to be very blunt. Do you have the big man?
Maybe I do.
And is gonna go into rage because she's having a really bad panic attack now. So she's just gonna go and just like all of a sudden just go into rage.
And I'm gonna throw a snowball.
And with that,
At Mr.
everybody roll initiate.
And I'm gonna flip the bird.
Initiative. You know the word I was reaching for. I almost said initiation. What, first time DMing or something? What the hell is this?
Roll initiation.
You're gonna be in the gang now.
Welcome to the family.
Instead of getting jumped into the gang, we're jumping them into
your gang.
Yeah, we're either joining the family or they're joining the party.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, new map.
Battle time, baby.
Baby.
What it do, baby?
Yes, I have tokens for everyone. And with that,
Yay.
we will have some battle music. Anyone roll above a 20? Anyone
No.
15 to 20?
Nope.
Nope, okay.
Not looking good.
For a low initiative fight.
10 to 15?
I had 14.
5 to 10?
I got a 9.
I got
I got a 7. Oh.
So you got a 7. What did Chandy get?
9.
9. Oh, okay. And then Guth.
Just got a 7.
All right, so first up is them.
Shocker.
They're
First
going
up is
to
they them.
Excellent. They're getting into range of my snowballs.
let me find the range on this. That's going to be at disadvantage, but he's going to do it anyway. The one with the candles is going to take a lit candle and try and just throw it in the direction of Rian. That's a 12 to hit. Well, it's
Sorry, what was that again? Sorry.
12 to hit for your AC against your armor class.
Oh, my armor class is 15.
Okay, so he throws it, it goes wide, and you can see next to you the candle lands in the snow and then creates a small explosion which lights up for a brief second all the white snow as it reflects all the light from the explosion. And the other one will stay still. And then it's Rian's turn.
It's whose?
Rian, it's your turn.
Oh, me too. Oh, you're approaching me? You're coming right to me? Shit, what did I do with roll 20? My screen.
Oh, yeah. I've got...
I'm using the dual monitors instead of there, so.
Gotcha.
Alright, how far away are they?
They're like 60, 65 feet.
Yeah, for some reason I can't use that roller. Yeah. My roll 20 is like all weird. But it looks like I can't get close enough to attack, really. Alright. So let me think about what I'm gonna do. I'm this guy. That's Guth. Or who am I?
You are to the right.
To the right?
You able to move
And my roll.
your token fine?
My roll like really messed up on my screen.
Oh, weird. You want me to
Like
move
the,
it somewhere first?
the character thing on the bottom is like overlapping on the map with me for me.
Weird.
There we go. Now I can move myself.
Cool.
Can we get some hype?
Can I just
in
move amongst, can I move amongst these trees like this?
dope mix right now? Just like
Yeah, this is called God Smite Ye Merry Gentlemen. Do you want to try to hide?
Yeah, I'm trying to hide amongst these trees.
Okay, then roll stealth, and to hide will be your action.
Gotcha.
As a reminder, this music
Yes.
is brought to you by me. I made it. I got excited. Would you roll for stealth?
I'm so hyped.
Would you roll?
10.
10? Okay. You feel hidden. Who's to say? Up next is Chandy.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw my snowball at the sausage link, Mr. Sausage.
Okay. Give me
That's
a roll to hit.
25.
25 to hit. Yeah, you hit.
Yup. And that is 9 points of damage.
Okay. So you throw the snowball, and it just erupts into him, and snow is now coating his sausages. He kind of recoils a little bit, and then just refixes his stance and his glance at you. You moving at all?
Nah.
Okay. Up next will be Min.
Okay, I'm going to. Let me see how far away I am from them. I'm gonna. My ruler's not working, but I want to kind of dash up to them. I was gonna use my action and my bonus action to dash up.
Yep.
So 60. It would be 60 feet.
You
of
can
movement.
get right up to him with a dash.
Cool. Yeah, let's do that.
Cool.
Wait, do you have a bonus action dash? Because then you could just dash up and you should still be able to attack.
Oh, I do actually.
Do you?
Yeah.
You're a barbarian. Do barbarians do that? I don't think so.
I read somewhere on my thing that I had the bonus action. I'm trying to find it. Yeah, it says extra attack on my thing. You can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack on your action on your turn.
Oh,
Then no, you can only dash on an action, and you can
Yeah.
only use that extra attack if you already attacked once.
That's okay. I'll run up on him.
Okay.
Would you be able to move my token? For some reason, my roll 20 is also not letting me.
you might have to adjust the zoom. I figured when I first loaded in, it took a little bit to.
Fair.
Yeah, this
This
is
is-
like weird on it when you.
Yeah, this is kind of a
Oh,
big
okay. I
map,
think
too.
I can. Got it. Cool. All right. We're good.
All right. Then up next is Guth.
Okay. As being tiny, I don't move very far. I'm gonna move up. Oh, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to look at this guy over here, and I'm gonna use Chill Touch on him.
Does that
yeah, use Chill
require
Touch.
you to touch him?
It is. No, it has a range of 120 feet.
Wild.
It creates a ghostly skeletal hand in the space
Oh,
of
got it.
within range, and it makes a necrotic attack at them.
So
I
I'm
like to think that it's not.
I'm gonna reveal their names. This is Sausage Swiper, Meat Hook, and Candle Stealer. Which one are you doing it to?
I'm gonna do this on Candle Stealer. I like to think that Guth is like Chill Touch isn't necessarily like a skeletal like hand. It's just like a weird skeletal paw. Like it's just like this is like get it. I'm gonna get him. So I'm gonna make an attack.
Oh, it's an attack roll.
This guy. It is. Yep.
Okay.
Does it 11 hit?
It does actually. These are old men wearing cloth.
Shout out. Shout out to that 11. I need another D8. I'm just gonna roll one twice. That does 6 points of necrotic damage to Candle Stealer.
Okay. As just the ghost paw kind of grips him, there's just a flash of necrotic energy as he recoils a bit and holds strong. Anything else you're gonna do?
No, that'll be me.
Okay. Up next is them again. And Sausage Swiper is going to whack at Min with his sausage links. And that will be
Minute.
a 16 to hit.
It hits.
That'll be 7 points of piercing damage. I imagine half because you're in a rage. And so, rounded down, that would be 3 points. What's the distance here? That'll do it. Candle Stealer is just going to get up a little closer and throw a candle at Rian. That is a 16 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
And that will be 5 points of fire damage as it hits you and just explodes out as he lights another one. And Neat Hook is going to get...
My impeccable stealth!
Yeah. Fun story, I did roll a perception check, but they have a +3, and I rolled a 19, so... you were... If they rolled under a 10, you would have been hidden, but, not a high bar to cross.
The equivalent of a child playing peekaboo, just like, I'm invisible now.
Yeah, I'm not here. It's kind of like Min hiding behind a tree. Up next is Rian.
Okay. Well, that kind of hurt, so I'm gonna pull up on this bro. Oh, and then I'm gonna hit him with unarmed strike.
Okay, roll to hit.
It's a 15 plus 7, 22.
That'll hit. And remember, you can re-roll damage as Savas attacker.
Oh yeah, I forgot roll damage. Yeah, 5 plus 4 is 9.
9. Okay. As you strike into him, and it just really bruises him up bad. He's not looking as great. You have
another
additional hit you can do on your action.
Yep.
And did you
That's a 17 plus 7, 24.
That'll hit. Roll damage and we'll see what happens. I was going to ask you if you wanted to impose any of those Way of the Open Palm techniques, but you'll probably kill him right now.
So 3 plus 4 is 7.
Yeah, as you punch again, or rather open palm, strike into him right in his chest, you just notice the life in his eyes just kind of go blank as he falls over, and as he falls down on the ground, he just starts to evaporate, and after a while, all that's left is just dust on the ground.
Weakness, sin.
So this guy is dead. Dead. That's dead. Oh, that works too. Okay, so do you have any other movement or anything that you'd like to try and do? Nope. Okay, that'll be Min or Chandy, unless you have more movement.
I don't think I have enough. Let's see, I'm trying to figure out how much. 5, 10, 15, 25.
You should have 2 more spaces you can move.
Yeah, I don't think that's enough to reach anyone else. So yeah, I'm chilling for now.
You could reach sausage.
You could
reach sausage?
Diagonal. It's we decided that diagonals a long time ago in my games. We decided that diagonals are also 5 feet. However, that goes for the enemies as well. It's a little broken.
Would I be able to use? So could I use a bonus action when I get some?
Yeah. To flurry of blows.
Alright, cool. Then I'm gonna. Yep, flurry of blows.
Okay.
Because normally every second
I'm
diagonal.
gonna spend 1 key point for that. So let me just mark that off.
Yeah, but nobody feels like checking that every second diagonal. They're like, I just want to move. I just want to go spaces.
So let me roll for flurry of blows. That's a 12 plus 7, 19.
19 will hit.
That's a 4 plus 4, 8.
Yeah, he's also not looking great. And you
flurry of blows is 2 unarmed.
Yeah, it sure is.
For the roll, 15 plus 7, 22.
You know it hits.
And then 5 plus 4, 9.
9. You do the same thing as you strike into the same spot on his chest, knowing that it just took out his brother. The same sort of just energy goes.
Your sins must be cleansed.
As he is down. And that will bring us to
To the old.
to Chandy.
I'm gonna run up to beside Guth and be like, "We picked some scary companions," and I'm gonna throw a snowball at Meat Hook.
All right, roll the hit.
It's an 18.
That'll do it.
8 damage.
8 damage. Okay.
And then I'm going to make some more magical snowballs.
Is that a bonus action?
Yes.
Cool. All right, as the snowball hits into him and he erupts, you could see a little bit of the white-blue sort of cold energy hit him, and he looks upset and readies his stance again. Up next will be Min.
I'm gonna run up to Meat Hook, and I'm gonna swing my battle axe.
Perfect.
16 to hit,
16 will hit.
then 3 plus 2 plus 9 points of damage.
9. Nice. Slash into him, and it cuts, and you just see a deeper, darker red spread throughout his clothes. You said that you had a bonus action of an extra attack?
Yeah,
Or was that like
I think so, yeah.
a specific...
I think that's when I go into frenzy,
Gotcha.
actually.
All right,
Yeah.
so are you just going to hold fast there then?
Yep.
Okay. Up next will be Guth.
Gus is gonna turn to Chandy and go, "Yes, I am the scariest companion of them all," and then I'm gonna move forward 25 feet, and I'm going to cast Chill Touch again on Meat Hook. Yep, that is 21 to hit.
We'll do it.
And that's cocked. I can't take that one. Damn it. It wasn't 8, but it was cocked. I do 3 necrotic damage.
3?
It was almost 9. Yeah, it was almost 9, and I was...
As that same paw reaches out and touches him on the shoulder, he winces in pain a little bit. He's looking okay. Not great, but okay. As it goes to his turn, and he looks and says, "Oh, gotta do everything myself." And he is going to hold out his hand towards Min. And Min, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
I sure can. 20.
20? Okay, you're fine.
Dirty 20.
As he looks at you, and it looks like his eyes are getting darker and the world is kind of closing in around you, it starts to fill you with fear and panic, and then you shake it off and hold strong again. As he is going to try and swipe at you with the meat hook, though.
Little does he know that Bidden the Destroyer is the wisest of us all.
That is a nat 20.
Well, that definitely hit. Oh no. So I'll get normal damage.
Oh yeah, I should just tell you the normal damage then instead of doubling it.
Aha!
So it would be 8 points
Gotta
of
love
damage.
Brave.
Damn, okay.
Hits it.
Got
And
it.
that will bring us next to Rian.
Let me just pull up the map again. Turn down the brightness on my things because I really wanted to accentuate the red in my.
It's a good vibe. It looks nice.
Well, I'm a red tiefling, so I think it would more get my skin red the more it matches.
Oh, hi, anyway. Stop for.
So there's
thanks for stopping by, Bob.
an enemy still breathing. There's an enemy still breathing, right?
Yes, Meat Hook is breathing as well.
So I'm gonna move up to him
Okay.
and say, "It's time for you to face absolution," and hit him with go for it and on strike.
Okay, roll the hit.
Natural 20.
Okay. So, I usually just tell everyone to do double damage. Aaron likes to roll double dice, though. So it's up to you.
Oh, just do double damage.
Okay.
So it's 4 plus 4, 8, so 16 total.
16. All right. Yeah. As you hit into him again, like right in the head, just blood starts to drizzle down, and he is looking really rough. Oh,
And time for another one.
I'm glad you're digging the music. I made it
Plus
myself.
7. 15 plus 7, 22, so I'm
That'll
assuming hits. And then 4 plus 4, 8.
8 points of damage. Rian, how do you want to end this?
One strike straight to the center of his forehead.
As you... Oh god, did I press the wrong thing? Yes, I did press the wrong thing. Sorry, everyone can see my settings. Whoa.
Whoa.
So as you just breathe, quick palm right to the forehead, as you see his eyes cross, and then just go limp as he was falling. He goes, "I'm sorry, mother," and he also fades away and turns into dust. Yeah, as you guys are out of the encounter.
Your mother shall atone as well.
I'm gonna walk back up to Guth and I'm gonna reiterate: we pick some scary people to follow us.
Guth just like nods, like, yes, you're right.
I'm glad you're on our side.
Rejoice, companions, for the battle is a chance for us to cleanse.
Min's like coming down from her panic attack, just like, okay, I'm sorry. She just keeps
You
saying,
did a good
sorry.
job there, man.
Thank you.
As you guys start continuing through the woods, you look in the distance and you can see something blurry and small, but very bright.
Like a building?
May I make a perception
No,
check?
very, very small, but yes, you can make a perception check.
The 12. It's like my fifth 12.
I got an 8, so
It's hard to tell, but they look like maybe boxes?
Boxes. I turn to Chandy and I go, what's happening?
I mean, I don't know. I don't see it. I can't really tell what it is.
I guess we just move forward toward them.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, assuming these guys are coming from the mom's house, because it sounds like they all live at home. Weirdos. We should probably keep going this way.
I'm like, Sounds good to me.
What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna gesture to Rian and Min and be like, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
As you get a little bit closer, the shapes start to make a little more sense. And as you walk up to it, you see on the ground, in the snow, casting an almost glowing aura around them, are some Christmas presents.
We're close, and I'm going to run towards the presents.
As you get to the presents, you notice that there is a small little tag on each of them and a sealed envelope on it, on top of the lump of them.
How many are there?
There are 4.
Min's gonna run up to the presents because she's so excited and look at the tags.
Okay. As you look at the tags, you notice one is addressed to each of you.
Hey guys, these presents are for us.
This seems suspicious.
I mean, a little bit.
Guth,
I'm usually the one that makes the presents. I don't know why I'm getting one.
Guth pokes the box addressed to him, like with his staff.
You hear something rattle
Min's
around.
gonna
inside.
grab it.
I'm just going to open it.
Yeah.
And Chandy, can you give me an Arcana check?
$11.
It feels like a familiar magic to you. So as you guys start opening the
I
presents,
mean, if it's still familiar, yeah, I'll open it. Hell yeah.
as you start opening your presents, we are going to take a break because I gotta use the bathroom.
Thank God, it is hot in my room, and I've been like sweating this whole
We
time.
will be right back in 5-10 minutes. Don't leave. We'll be right back, guys. And welcome back. We all had our nice little breaks. I hope you guys in the audience had a nice break, and we're gonna jump back into this thing. So, you guys are now all standing in front of presents addressed to all of you with a sealed envelope on the top of them.
My little companion present kind of lands beside it. And it like turns as if it's looking at me, and I'm like, don't worry, you're not going to get replaced.
Love that.
And I'm going to open the present.
Okay.
You said it was magic. I'm going to be like, yeah, I mean,
So, as you open the present, your box is maybe this big or so. It's not that huge. It's pretty flat. As you tear off the wrapping paper and open it up, there is a beaded necklace inside. And the beads on the necklace look like tiny golden orbs, as if they're like Christmas ornaments. And at the bottom of it is a small pendant that's shaped like a gingerbread man. Are you going to read the tag on it? It's got a little note on there.
yeah.
So the tag on yours says, "To my faithful Chandy, consider this pendant a free pass to let your experiments fly free."
Ooh.
So, Ed, when Chandy is wearing this necklace, every damage roll that you do will have an additional +5.
Holy shit.
Um,
Just any of my experiments or just any of my damage?
any of your damage.
Whew.
Yeah. So you guys look and see Chandy open this up, and it's this like golden beaded necklace as he then reads the note on his tag.
Guys, open your gifts. And I'm gonna like put on the necklace, and I'm like, just really excited. Like, it's been a long time since I've gotten something.
I guess Min's gonna open hers next. Very carefully though, like not to like tear any of the
Min,
present.
your present is massive. It is almost the size of your body. And as you slowly unwrap it and take off the paper, and I imagine fold the paper back up to reuse for next year.
Oh, of course.
You open up the box, and what you see in front of you is a long candy cane pole, and at the top of it is metal that is carved out to look like a big snowflake on either end. This is a Christmassy battle axe. If you are you going to read the note on it?
Yeah, sure.
It says, "To Min, may this weapon swing true and just." This gives you an additional damage dice when you roll damage with this. So if, for instance, you have 1d6, it would be 2d6.
She's just gonna be so excited, but then also try to lick it and see if it tastes like candy cane.
It does. It tastes like peppermint.
Oh, she's very excited about this.
It tastes like peppermint and a bit of like lavender, and it's a little calming actually.
Oh yeah, she's just gonna keep licking her candy cane axe.
All right.
She's like, guys, the presents are good.
Who's next?
I guess Guth. Okay.
So Rian's next.
Yep.
As your box is about the same size as Chandy's box. It's maybe a little more depth to it. As you rip off all the wrapping paper and open it up, you see in front of you mittens. And they are a red fabric that's almost like a velvety or suede, not as shiny as suede, but and then with a white fur trim around the bottom of them. If you were to try them on, they feel just like the most comfortable, like silk and cotton mix. Try them on, they perfectly fit. If you read the note, it says, "To Rian, may these gloves strike your enemies as quickly as presents are delivered on Christmas. This guves you a third unarmed attack on your action." And then, Guth, you're going to take yours out?
Yes, Guth is.
Guth, your box is a little bit smaller, but proportionate to your body as Chandy's was to his body. And as you unwrap it, you find a small necklace that is silver garland all around. And at the bottom of it, there's a pendant that's a small Christmas tree decorated with little bits of color for light. And as you read the note on it, it says, "To Guth, may this pendant give you the confidence to protect what you care for." And this gives you a +2 to your AC when you're wearing
pull, Guth is gonna be like, he's gonna do that weird thing where he's like gonna hold it up, not before putting it on. Be like, how do I look? Do I look good? Can I pull this off?
Magical.
He's like, yes, I am very magical. So, and then he's gonna put it on.
There's still the sealed envelope that was there as well.
Uh-huh.
I will open that.
Okay. As you open the envelope, a quick sort of like dusting of what looks like glitter kind of comes out of it. There's no glitter or anything on the inside. It's just like a little flourish that comes out as you open. As you pull out the note, it's on parchment with very smooth, almost cursive handwriting. It reads as follows. Dear adventurers, as you may be aware by now, myself and my magic are being held captive by the witch Gryla and her odd, and odd is in quotes, family. What she does not know is that old Saint Nick still has a few tricks up his sleeve. I hope these presents will help you in the coming trials. Merry Christmas, Santa.
And I'm going to read this out to everyone as I'm like going through it, and I'm like, we're coming for you, big guy. Don't you worry. And I'm going to like pocket the note.
Nice. So, everybody, you have your new equipment. Keep note of the effects for them. Going towards the end here.
I don't think there's a way that I can modify that on my character sheet.
I'm just like the what's his Hannibal Buress?
The Hannibal
like,
Buress gif. All right. So, what are you guys doing? Trudging on through the woods.
Let's go save Santa Claus.
Purge shall continue with gusto.
As you keep walking deeper into the woods, the trail starts to dissipate and be covered over by heavy snow. As it gets a little hard to notice where you're going. Can everybody give me either nature or survival?
Let's go. Let's go survival.
No one ever rolled survival. I wanted to put one in here.
Let's go. I'm rolling survival. Let's go. I got proficiency in survival. That fell out of the thingy.
I got a 12.
Let's go. 23 in survival.
7 survival.
Guth.
Yeah,
I got a 12 nature.
Yeah, it's hard to make heads or tails as you walk into the woods, and between the white of the snow and the ice everywhere and the white of the bark of the trees all around you, it starts to just become this void when Guth, you feel in the distance a magical aura, and a dark magical aura. And you start to feel it all around you, but more heavily located in that central point in the distance.
I think we're going in the right direction. And by that I mean it looks bad. It looks bad.
Good. And I'm going to keep trudging forward.
As you keep
Min's just licking her axe.
love that. As you keep walking inwards, you eventually get to a cave in the side of a sort of hill that goes downwards.
Guth, are we in the right place?
Can I make a check or something to make sure we're going the right way?
Roll the lowest
What would you
Arcana check in the world.
I have a +0 to this, so 18.
18. It feels like the source.
Yeah, I think this is the right way.
Sweet.
What's the cave look? Does it look dark inside this cave?
It does look a little dark.
I turn to everyone and I go, is everybody good to go into the dark, or?
I'm gonna pull out
yeah.
tinkering tools and I'm gonna like mess around and like on the tip of my hat is like a big ball and I'm gonna just basically I'm gonna tinker so it's gonna illuminate.
Min has dark vision up to 60 feet. Is
Yeah,
that?
so does Guth. So
Yeah, so we're good.
I believe Rian.
should we leave the way?
All right, you guys.
I guess.
We all have dark vision except for Chandy.
I don't have dark vision, I don't think. Do I? Do you also have dark vision? Oh, I do have dark
Yeah.
vision.
If we all can stay in the dark, then I guess that's fine. And then we just start heading into this cave.
So, what's the marching order? Who's going in first? Or
I'm gonna go last.
Guth will go first. Why not?
if there's one, or if there's two at the front, or what's the situation?
Guth will go in the front.
I will follow closely behind.
Okay. And
I'm just-
I guess Min will go third because dark vision.
Guth, Rian, Min, and then Andy.
Rian, how close behind? You said close behind. Are you like right up there with him, or?
I was like 5 feet behind.
Okay, 5 feet. Then I need Guth and Rian to make Constitution saving throws as you start to walk into this cave.
Cool. Love it. 14.
18.
Okay. Around you, this.
So
What'd you say?
I said, never mind. I thought I had something, but no, I don't.
Around you, all this bright blue energy just crackles and starts zapping around and then fizzling out, and it luckily does not hit either of you.
Well, that's ominous.
I mean, whoever we're going up against, they stole Santa, so
True. Well,
I'm expecting some, I don't know, danger, some other dazzling shit like that. I don't know.
danger is Guth. The Guth is middle name. Actually, it's but it's okay. Continues to go forward.
All right, as you guys continue on, and the other two enter the cave behind it, it seems like the trap is not triggered again. As you head deeper down and down through the caves, it gets darker and darker and darker. Obviously, you all can see with your dark vision. Of course, it's in shades of gray, so you can tell it's getting darker and darker. And it's still very, very cold and still very, very icy in this area as you get in closer. And then maybe 70, 80 feet away from you, after walking a short distance, you see a faint blue light.
Guth is going to point it out there. Everybody like, there's light ahead. What do we
Can I
think?
make a perception check to see if it looks like a source to the blue crackling stuff that happened before?
Sure.
21.
21.
I have a +6 in perception.
It looks like it's light coming from a chamber, a rather large chamber, illuminated in the distance. As you, with your perception, as you listen in, you can hear some talking and some a little bit of arguing and demanding. and you swear for a second that you can hear a cat meow.
I think there's some people up ahead. Possibly a cat.
Kitty!
Well, we know Guth is exciting. We're excited.
They're being nice to the kitty, right?
I guess we'll find out.
There's some arguing, so I don't know.
The only one way to find out, and Guth is just kind of start going forward. not nearly as confident as he entered the barn, but still just like
right. So as you get closer, do you want to try and be sneaky and look forward, or are you just going for it, or how are you approaching this?
Less bombastic than before, but not really fully sneaking. Just kind of like walking normally. Like sometimes walking normally is like the key to stealth. And you're just like.
So as you get up close, you see.
I'm also a very tiny creature,
right.
So it's not even like I'm stomping. It's just like.
Right,
hello.
But it's also a cave. There's not much that you're hiding behind. You're kind of just there. As you get closer and your vision starts to focus, you see a good couple of things. You see this large cavern with two sort of platforms of ice going up and around, and the far back wall on the level that you're on, you see undeniably Santa Claus. He does not appear to be conscious, and if you look, there is a similar blue energy radiating off of his head, and next to him, that blue energy arcs over from his head and into the head of a middle-aged looking man. He looks maybe 6.5 feet tall. He is slumped and wearing very plain, sort of tattered clothes, and he looks slumped over and also unconscious as this arc of blue energy is radiating between his head and Santa's head. In front of that, you can see a similarly sized 6.5 feet woman, sort of hunched over with long icy hair. And that shifted everybody's stuff when Jay turned his camera off. Whatever.
No camera just off.
Oh, it just shifted all the it'll be fine. I'm now mirrored. Can I high five myself? Cool. And he's back. Cool. So you see her hunched over, kind of with her back to you, looking at these two bodies on the ground, and next to her is a large black cat, almost the same size as her, sitting down. In front of them is another one of what you can only assume is one of the brothers. This one short and very round. He's got a big beard and a large red nose. And he is looking up at what appears to be a vaguely humanoid body with a round stomach and two arms, and down the middle of it is a large mouth that comes down into the torso with humanoid eyes, and on either shoulder are two more faces, similarly old and humanoid, with tongues sticking out along the stomach and along the legs. you can start to see what looks like small faces.
Guth is going to absorb all of this information and then immediately start backing up. And then
I'm
turn
scared.
to the comrades and go, is it too late to give up on saving Christmas?
I mean, I'm gonna say yes. It's too late.
Okay, then you could go. Go
I
ahead.
walk forward and want to walk forward and yell out, "Gross blasphemers! Prepare to face judgment!"
And then
Min's gonna go into rage, panic attack mode after he yells.
As you yell that, Gryla, the witch, sort of turns around, her hands sort of cross. So you're here to save him, huh? It
Can
won't-
Min throw the snowball that she has?
in a second, yes. And she's gonna
can
say,
Guth go?
yeah.
Look, can Guth go? Question. What's up with the kitty cat?
You will soon find out. And as as Min throws the snowball, the cat sort of lunges forward. Everyone, roll initiative.
Oh,
Fight the kitty cat.
4.
I also got
Bang!
4.
Big ass cat. I'm just gonna roll for all of them at once.
That is seriously a large cat. Holy crap!
Yeah, it's big as fuck. When it was maybe
I
I
thought
didn't.
that was part of the wall.
Maybe I didn't explain it right. When it was sitting down, it was about as big as her. So when it stands up, it takes
Oh.
up more space lengthwise. It's still tall like her, but it's lengthwise huge.
A big cat.
So
That one's up.
anyone get
I'm
above a
like petting
20?
Guth.
Anyone get 15 to 20?
Yeah, 19.
19. 10 to 15. 5 to 10. Okay.
I also got a 4.
What's Min and Chandy? What are your dexterities?
+2.
Same.
What's the number then?
15.
14.
Then Chandy goes first.
Wow. I go almost last. I thought last combat was bad. Oh man.
Oh boy.
The sweet nat 1 that I rolled.
I got a nat 2.
I also apologize for the way that this map looks. It's Roll20 would not let me line it up with what was going on. It was just such a pain. So as you use your ruler and start to move spaces, I hopefully think you will start to understand the discrepancies.
Yeah, it's a rough approximation. I've seen maps like this where they're stretched slightly.
Yeah, I was doing this at like 1 a.m. So, you know.
All good, man. All good.
Yes, the Roll20 and maps are definitely rough. So Min, can you roll to hit with Chandy's modifiers
It's a +7.
for this surprise round?
I got an 18.
18. Who are you throwing it at?
Let me see how far does it throw? How far can I
60
go?
feet.
The cat.
The cat?
No.
Yeah.
And it was 18 to hit?
Sorry. Yeah.
You hit.
Amazing.
What's the damage?
What
for
is
that?
the damage? D6.
And this isn't
5.
5 points? Okay.
Yeah, D6 plus 4.
Oh. 9.
9?
Mm-hmm.
You hit it,
If I
and
made the snowball, no.
it erupts with snow onto the cat as the cat kind of moves and re-readies itself to come after you. So that'll then be now the top of the actual initiative order, which will be Rian.
Alright, I'm going to
Roll 20.
Alright, I'm gonna pull up to this one.
So if you
And
look
go
on
for
the
it.
sides, these are raised platforms that will, potentially give you a better advantage for the ranged folks amongst you, but it will be difficult terrain being that it's all ice. So what are you going to do? You're going to strike on the abomination of brothers?
Yes,
Okay.
that needs to be purged immediately.
For those of you who remember, this may have been what Scare Gobbler was talking about when he said 3 of my brothers are one brother.
And Guth very appropriately walked away from that.
So what was your roll to hit?
Not 20.
Now 20. All right. Roll your damage, double it.
That's 3 plus 4, 7, 14 total.
Okay. You hit into it, and one of the small faces near its stomach starts to just like wince in pain as the eyes from the 3 top heads just focus on you. I imagine you're going to do 2 more strikes within this action.
Yep.
Cool.
Alright, this one's 5 plus 7, 12.
12 to hit. That does not hit.
One more. It's an 8 plus 7, 15.
15 will hit. Are you using any of the Way of the Open Palm techniques on this? Because you did hit once already.
Oh, I mean, 0. I was going to see if I was probably going to use one for a flurry of blows
Okay.
when I get there.
Yep. So you hit with the third attack.
So that's 2 plus 4, 6.
Okay. You hit it again, and more of the faces start to shrivel up as you can see the energy of your hit kind of ripple throughout its swollen, pale body. Flurry of blows.
Yep. 13 plus 7, 20.
20 will hit.
Two plus 4 is 6.
All right. Are you
I'm
gonna
why my
use-
brain like.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna use hand technique.
Which one?
So I'm gonna do try to make it fall prone.
And what saving throw is that?
Dexterity saving throw 12.
That's a 15.
Yeah.
You still have one more flurry of blows hit, and I believe you can use another key point to use stunning strike.
13 plus 7, 20.
That'll hit.
3 plus 4, 7.
7 points of damage. All right. You did some work on that
And I'm gonna use another key point for the technique, and this time
thing. Do you need to use
push
key
it
point
back
for? Do you need to use key point for open hand? Isn't that just whenever your melee hits?
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's what it is whenever. Whenever I hit one of the flurry of blows, yes, I don't need to eat. You're right.
Um,
I'm gonna push it back.
so saving throw?
Yep, strength saving.
Yeah, that's a 24. Hold steady. This thing is goddamn scary. Alright, so up next is some of these enemies as this abomination is going to swing at you with his hands twice. The first one is a 13 to hit.
It doesn't. I have 15 armor class.
Okay. And the second one is a 26 to hit.
Would you believe me if it said that it didn't hit?
Yeah, and that'll be 10 points of slashing damage as it swipes into you, and just all of the mouths in unison just make this ghastly shriek, this chorus of just.
Yuck.
This guy is going to. He's going to start making his way around. The cat is going to jump his way up here and then move along there, and then she is going to look at. Let me roll and find out who she's going to attack. She doesn't have any. Yeah, that'll be Chandy. And she's gonna hit you with a.
Of course it would.
She's gonna hit you with a ray of frost. That's not great. Oh god, my tabs are fucking up. That's a 12 to hit.
That's a miss.
That misses. All right, as this icy ray just flies past you. And that will be on to Chandy now.
Excellent. Excellent. I'm going to... Where is it here? Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Targeting... What would it be? This here, so I can hit both of them. I'm going to cast Shatter. So they have to make con saves.
Okay, for Gryla and the Abomination.
Yup.
Gryla rolled a 5 on her con save. And, maybe, the Abomination rolled a 13.
Nope, gotta beat a 15.
Jeez, okay.
So that is 20 damage.
To both of them, yeah.
Yup.
What type of damage is that?
That is thunder damage.
Ooh, fun.
And then, because I don't want to be near the cat, I'm going to go 5 in 25. I'm going to go here.
Yeah, and so essentially on that ice, you're going to be half speed.
Yeah, and that's what I figured. So I go 5 and then 15, 25.
Yep.
As far as I can.
As you cast Shatter, and it just kind of erupts into all of them as the Abomination starts to like turn around, confused, and one of the heads is still looking at Rian as the far one is looking, and the middle one starts to like catch you moving. That will bring us to Min.
I'm gonna go into Frenzy.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move up, I guess, like right behind Rian because I have 40 feet. I guess I can't really do much else. I have No, because I already used my action. What was that?
You could reach this guy.
Could I?
Yeah, because when you're moving, you just move diagonal 2 squares.
Oh, you're right. I'm gonna go up on that guy then. Cool. And then, yeah. If I go into frenzy, would I have a bonus action for this round?
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're hitting? Well, his name is Stubby. You're gonna hit Stubby.
Yeah.
Okay.
So roll the hit. Does a 14 hit?
It does.
Cool. And that's double damage because, well, not double, but with the new
Yes.
axe.
You roll an additional damage dice.
That would be 9 points of damage.
Alright. Okay. Are you doing another one?
Nope, because I used one of my things to go into frenzy.
Oh,
and
right,
then,
Alright, as you
Cool.
as you slash into him with your candy cane battle axe, it leaves a good wound along his shoulder as he pulls out a little knife. And that will bring us to Guth.
My 2 initiative. Guth is going to
The enemies rolled an
grab
8 on initiative, so like you had plenty of
roll the
options
nat one.
to get above it.
Nat one. Yeah. I pull out. I'm holding my quarterstaff in one hand, and I'm like, okay. And then I stab it on the ground, like smash it on the ground, and I use bonus action shillelagh on my staff, and then I'm going to. I like wipe my nose on my sleeves, and I use symbiotic entity, and like the snot kind of like bubbles up and forms these like gross like looking like bubbles and stuff, and like tissues all over my body, and I go to symbiotic entity, and I'm like,
that so much.
I know it's gross. Yeah, so I use my action and my bonus action, and then I'm just gonna move forward.
Cool.
Yeah. So like it's like extra gross Gus with this glowing shillelagh quarterstaff in one hand, like just
All right.
like let's do this.
I'll bring us to top of the round with Rian.
Alright, we'll keep working at the monstrosity in front of me.
All right.
Unarmed. That's 11 plus 7, 18.
That'll hit.
It's 4 plus 4, 8.
8. Okay. I'm just gonna let you keep keep rolling what you're gonna do before I describe things.
That's 18 plus 7.
That'll hit.
6 plus 4.
10. Third one.
Yep, and then third. 13 plus 7.
That'll do it.
And 3 plus 4, 7.
Okay. You doing anything with your bonus action?
Yep, when you hurry your blows again.
Okay. So 2 more.
So that's 14 plus 7, 21.
Yep.
Keep hitting them. Hit them.
4 plus 8.
That was 8.
Yep.
Okay.
And 18 plus 7, 25.
Yep, that'll hit.
And 6 plus 4, 10.
Are you gonna use any of your
Stunning strike as well.
stunning strike? What save is that?
Constitution.
Ooh, that ain't good. That's a 7.
Needs a 12.
What'd you say? Oh, yeah.
Needs
So
a
he is stunned now.
Yep. Just imagine the whole time I'm hitting it, I'm just going cleanse, 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 cleanse.
Yeah, as you just and you're hitting, and some of the faces are starting to like fall out, and you can see sort of guts and organs start to fall out of the main vertical mouth, and then it just kind of gets locked up in place, unable to move. Up next is their turn. So he can't do anything. I believe he can re-roll that stunning strike at the end of his turn. Is that correct?
It just says when you hit with a melee whip attack, you spend 1 key point to make the target stunned until the end of your next turn.
Until the end of your next turn. Okay, then yeah, he just can't do shit. All right. Stubby is going to make a swipe at Min with his dagger, and that is a 25 to hit. Nine points of damage halved to 4. Then let me see what she's going to do. Yeah, so she's gonna hold her hand out, and just from the top of the chamber, ice is just gonna rain down, and let me see if I can make a shape. Just do a circle? I don't know what does a circle. There it is. Yeah, she could get that. I mean, it'll go farther to the back. So Chandy, Guth, and Min make dexterity saving throw.
Well,
13.
11.
Okay. Where are my dice?
I'm just halfway in here, just like.
Yeah, no, it's oh, it's actually not even that. Those who rolled below a 13, so Chandy and Min are now knocked prone.
Any damage or just knocking us prone?
Just knocked prone.
Oh, I
Okay.
survived that. Sick.
As it's raining. It's still raining ice in that direction. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm looking. Nobody's doing concentration, right?
Nope.
Okay. And then the cat's gonna move. I almost forgot about that. Oh, that's
Stealthy.
And
He blends into the map.
Gonna jump.
The GM can see.
Yeah, right. He's gonna jump down and try to start swiping at Guth.
As a reaction, I'm gonna spit a halo of spores at him.
Okay. What
That is. Let me double check. That is. It just doubles my halo spores damage, which is 1d4, so it doubles a d4. That is.
is it a saving throw or just
2
automatic?
damage. Oh yeah, it's a con save. Con save.
13.
That's failure. It takes 2 necrotic damage.
2? Okay.
Yep.
As it is going to make 2 claw swipe attacks at you. The first one is a 14 to hit.
That is exactly my armor class.
With
Guth
the-
is like, no kidding, stop.
With the additional one,
Yeah, that's exactly 14.
you are going to take 9 points of slashing damage and 3 points of cold damage as it's going to try and hit you again. That is a 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. For the second one, as it swipes into you once, and as it swipes into it, you feel its claws are like made of ice, like icicles just dragging across your body. And that will bring us to Chandy.
I need the cat to make a con save.
Understood. 14.
Fails. It is now reduced. I'm shrinking this kid.
Down to the size of a normal cat.
I mean, it shrinks at one size class and it reduces its damage by 1d4, so.
So one size class moves it from medium or large to medium. So
Yeah.
it looks big for a cat, but you know,
Much less impressive.
yeah, it's
Big
larger than a
chunks.
house cat, but it's not giant currently. Is there a period of time that lasts for?
Concentration for up to 1 minute.
Understood.
And then I am going to, rather than get up, I'm just going to Misty Step
Oh, good call.
to here. So let's go there.
Just vanish and appear back on your feet now, up top,
Yep.
kind of looking down on everyone. Yeah, and you don't have to roll to remain concentrated because you would have if you were still in the ice. Up
Yep, that's
next,
what I figured.
Yep. Up next is Min.
Cool. I guess I'll just swing on the guy in front of me.
You got to use your movement to get up first.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me use my movement to get up. And then swing. Because I have a bonus action. Or not like a bonus attack because I'm in frenzy.
Well, you can still use your action to attack, so you can use both. Because you're just using your
cool.
movement to get
Okay.
up.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, yeah. Then I'll do that, and then I'll roll the hit. Does a 12 hit?
Yes, it does.
9 points of damage on the first attack.
Nice.
And then does, a 16 hit. And then 12 points of damage.
Jesus. Yeah, he's looking pretty rough as you use your movement to get up and balance yourself and then swipe and then come back around again and swipe. And it cuts him up both times. Can you make another dexterity saving throw?
14.
14? Okay, you're fine.
In between each swipe, she's just like licking the candy cane battle axe.
Up next is Guth.
Can Guth try to calm this cat?
What are you gonna say? Are you gonna get up and yell through the ice?
I'm not. I didn't fall. I passed.
Oh, right. No, never mind. You were fine. Sorry. My
Yeah.
bad.
I'm just like, hey, kid. I was like, hi, kitty. I'm your friend. It's me. It's Guth. I'm a friend to all the animals. Gonna make like a persuasion or an animal handling check or something.
Are you doing like a speak with animals thing, or just?
Just literally just going for it. We're like, we're cool. We're cool.
All right. Roll. Roll animal handling.
That's 26.
This was gonna be a skill check leveraged on a certain DC, influenced by a saving throw made by the cat, who rolled a nat 1. The cat just kind of stops and sits down and looks at you. You have its attention.
I just like pet him. Just like, we're cool, we're good.
Yeah, and he kind of like leans into it and like.
And then I'm just like, okay.
Because otherwise it would have like stepped on him by accident.
What did that take away from me? What did that count as? Did that count as my action, bonus action?
That was your action.
Okay. If that is the case, so now the question is, will it try to attack me if I walk away from it?
One way to find out.
I'm gonna give it a shot. Is this circle difficult terrain now?
No, you made your save. It's still raining ice on you, but it's not necessarily difficult to get out.
Yeah, I'm going to take a chance and walk away from the cat. Take a step, and then take another step. I've left its area. Does it attack me?
No, it starts to look at you.
All right, and then I sidestep over here, and then with my bonus action, I'm still in symbiotic entity form. My bonus action, I'm going to use. I grab my staff with my one hand, and then my other hand, I cast Flame Blade, and a giant flaming scimitar appears in my other hand. And then I just kind of go like, let me just double check. Yeah, I can't do anything right this second, but I now have my glowing quarterstaff in one hand and a giant flaming sword in the other. And then I just go, well, and that's the end of my turn.
Up next is.
I'm gonna move. Sorry, let me move the last 5 feet I can right there.
Okay. Next to the abomination.
Yes.
Up next is Rian.
Well, you know my mission.
Just bow, 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 bow.
There's a 6 plus 7, 13.
13 on the abomination. Just hits.
Ooh, really? Nice. 5 plus 4, 9.
9. Okay.
17 plus 7, 24.
You know it.
And 2 plus 4, 6.
Okay. And the third one.
6 plus 7, 13.
13 just hits.
6 plus 4, 10.
This thing's starting to look pretty beat up as you keep hitting into it, and just pieces of flesh and body are starting to fall off of it now. You gonna use any of the bonus action stuff?
I'm looking at am I able to use just unarmed strike again as a bonus action?
Yes, just one.
Yeah. So I don't want to use a key point.
Okay.
That's a 14 plus 7, 1.
That'll hit.
And 4 plus 4, 8.
8? Yeah, this thing's looking real rough around the edges.
Surprised it's still.
It's a combination of 3 brothers who steal food from people. As it looks more skeleton and organ than it does actual flesh. As the 3 faces, tongues out with the large vertical mouth, still just kind of trained in your direction. Up next will be the enemies. Now, this guy, no longer stunned, is going to make a swipe at Rian and a swipe at Guth. The one to hit Rian is an 18.
That hits.
And that will be... 12 points of damage. And to Guth is a 16. What'd you say?
I'm gonna use Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, good call. Is that a what type of save is that?
Dexterity saving throw. 13.
Dexterity. That was a 5.
So he's gonna take 2d10 fire damage.
Isn't it 3d10 at your level?
Oh yeah, it is 3d10. You're right.
I shouldn't be reminding you of these things. This is to my detriment. Like, this just works against my creatures.
5, 7, and 2s. 14.
You're just being merciful.
I'm having fun with it. Although, as it erupts into fire, you can see one of the faces on its shoulder, like, hanging off now, as it's barely hanging on to life. And its next attack is going to be against the Guth, and that is a 21 to hit.
God damn it. Can I use my reaction while he's swinging on me?
Sure.
Do another. Yeah. Halo Spores. Do a con save.
That was a nat 20.
Well, then nothing happens. I just sneeze at an abomination.
That's 9 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
As it swipes at you.
Roll con save. Yeah, I maintain concentration, but I do fall out of symbiotic entity. The extra tissues and snot and stuff on me just kind of fall off. I'm like,
The cat walks up behind you and just rubs on your leg.
And I look over and I'm like, good kitty.
Stubby is going to make another swipe at Min. Good. That's 11 to hit.
It does not.
As he's just like so scared and just keeps getting like chopped up, and it just totally does not even hit you. And then Gryla is going to do. She's going to drop the storm, the sleet storm, and she is going to move over here, and she's going to cast another ray of frost at Rian. So that would be. Oh, not now. Yeah, that's yeah, that's only a 7 to hit. So it puts out this cold energy, and it shoots right past you, and she and walks back again. So that'll be the enemies, and now it's over to Chandy.
Just double checking something real quick. You said the old guy and Santa are connected with some weird magic thing?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to create my Eldritch Ballista.
And what does that look like?
It is a little wooden dog with what looks like a crossbow on its back.
Fantastic.
Like a little rider, but it's like ready to shoot.
A plus.
And then, as my bonus action, I'm going to get it to shoot the old man.
The old man. Okay.
Not Santa.
Right.
So I guess I should draw out my little
I would.
square. Oh, what the heck is going on there? I want a shape. I don't want that.
I see where it is. I know what it is. Roll to hit with that with advantage. being that he is unconscious and you are on the higher ground.
Okie dokie.
I have the higher.
I have the high ground now. 14.
14 will hit.
That is damage. 13 damage.
Jesus. Yeah, as you summon this dog ballista and it shoots at him, it erupts, and you can see blood sort of trickling down as he doesn't really react to it. Can you roll me perception?
Absolutely. 19.
19. With a 19, you notice the blue energy between him and Santa starts to just fade a little.
Excellent. That's my turn.
Okay. Then up next is Min.
I'm going to roll to hit on the guy in front of me.
Perfect.
That would be a 2.
With any modifiers?
Nope, just a 2.
2 does not hit. You're still in a frenzied rage, so you have your bonus action attack as well.
I'm gonna swing again.
That's a wall and not a drop, right?
I got a
Behind
4.
4 does not hit also. As he gets scared, you go, get scared yourself and start just kind of rapidly swinging and hitting nothing. Ed, what was your question?
That's a wall behind Santa, not a drop, right?
Yes. It's a wall that creates this entire cavern. Although
I assumed so. I just want to make sure. If it was a drop, I had a fun thing.
that would have been actually a much better plan. Maybe you should DM one of them because that's actually a much better idea than my wall. Up next is Guth.
Guth is going to. Can I skirt over here?
Yeah.
Right behind this thing. I'm going to skirt right behind this thing, and then I'm going to attack this abomination.
Perfect.
With my shillelagh.
You have advantage on that because you're flanking.
I rolled a 5 and a 2, so that's a 13.
A 13 is its armor class.
I'm just really more upset at myself for rolling a 5 and a 2 with advantage. So that is D8 plus 5. So I do 10 damage to it,
With your shillelagh?
and then yes,
With the shillelagh, as you smack into it, it just smacks all the way through the hole in the mouth and splits the entire thing in half as it just falls down, and you can see just a pile of flesh and innards as it is dead.
cool.
Fine.
Then Guth is going to.
I mean, Rian
Take 5 more feet of
doing
movement.
like 40 to 50
Rian,
points of damage every round sure helped.
Yeah, absolutely. Guth is not taking credit for that. Guth is just like, cool. And then he's going to move 5 feet toward the Gryla, the witch lady, and then he's going to swing his flaming blade.
Okay.
There's 2-weapon fighting now. Cause does the 16 hit?
It does not.
God dang it.
As you swipe with the blade, and she steps back quickly. surprisingly spry for how old she appears to be.
And then I go, I look at her and I go, you shouldn't have taken Santa. Now you shall suffer at the hand of Guth the Guth.
She looks at you and she just starts to laugh a little bit. That'll bring us up top to Rian.
I guess I'll also pull up on her. And here I go swinging again.
Here I go, killing again.
Oof, that's a 4 plus 7, 11.
That won't hit.
Oh. 16 plus 7, 25.
That'll hit.
It's a 3 plus 4, 7. And I'm also going to use a key point for a stunning strike.
That was 7 points of damage, you said?
Yep.
Okay. And Stunning Strike is a con save. That is a 16.
Yep, it beats it.
Okay.
Another one. That's 13 plus 7, 20.
20 will hit.
That's 3 plus 4, 7. And I'm going to use my last key point to try another stunning strike.
Okay. That is a 10.
It doesn't make it.
So she is
Yeah.
stunned until your next turn, which is huge.
I guess I'm use my bonus action, just one more unarmed strike.
Right? You
Yeah,
have advantage
better.
because she is stunned.
That's 11 plus 7, 18.
18 hit.
That's 4 plus 4, 8.
Okay. I mean, she looks a little hurt, but overall, she looks okay. She just bow, 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 and she just seizes up, face full of.
I'm kind of hurt. I'm kind of hurting here, so I need to hurt me stun.
Yeah, face full of anger and a little bit of fear. Up next is the enemy's turn, which is way easier than it was a round or two ago, because the cat is just going to walk up to Guth and still rub on his leg, and Stubby is going to try to.
I found it funny. I want to drop my shrink.
You're gonna drop it?
Yeah, I want the cat to get big again while it nudges up against him.
Probably. That would probably be on your next turn that you do that.
Okay, that's fair. I didn't know if it'd be a free action or what, but
I mean, it's fun.
because I'm just
Yeah,
dropping.
It gets big. And rubs up on Guth. Guth, can you make a con save?
Guth makes a con save. Okay. What do I have to this? I have a +1. It's a 3.
You are knocked prone as the cat rubs on you and it pushes you over.
God damn it.
You just hear Chandy echo through the cave.
Stubby is going to try to keep swinging at in. That's good. That's a 23 to hit. And that will be 10 points of slashing damage. Reduced to 5. Yeah, that's all anybody can do. All right, so then it's up next is Chandy.
I am going to create a small wooden catapult, which is not my Eldritch Cannon, just as a spell, and I'm going to shoot the old man with my catapult.
Okay.
It's basically going to like pick up like a rock, load up, boom,
Perfect.
which is a dex save for him.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that. I'm assuming at disadvantage because he's unconscious or doing his own thing.
Wait, if you're unconscious, I think you automatically fail dex saves. I mean, doesn't matter
Maybe.
because at disadvantage he rolled a 6 anyway. So whether you automatically fail or if it's just disadvantage, he still failed.
Yeah, that's 21 damage.
21 damage. All right, as it throws
Still alive?
into him, it just goes fully through his chest cavity, and you can see just a hole all the way through to the cave wall as he's just still slumped. The magic disperses.
And I'm just like, get off of Santa.
The magic disperses, and if you look at Santa, you can see him start to kind of move a little bit.
Excellent. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to use my Eldritch Ballista to shoot the witch,
Right.
which is a +4. So 19.
19 will do it. I mean, you have advantage because she's stunned if you want to try and crit.
Okay. I did not crit. 15 damage.
How much was it?
15.
15. Okay, yeah. Gryla's not looking great. Comparatively, anyway. Okay, up next is Min.
I'm gonna just swing again on the guy that's in front of me. I think I'm still, cool. Oh, finally, a nat 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Double that damage.
And that would be a 17 damage.
17 damage. As you're like, I'm tired of this, and you swipe and go, it goes all the way through and like cuts all like into his torso. As he just kind of falls over, you have to kind of put a foot on him and yank to get your axe back out as it was stuck into his body. Stubby is no more. As you do that, and he falls down. He starts to evaporate in the same way and leaves a pile of ash behind him.
So Stubby and the old man are both dead.
Yeah, I should put them.
I'm gonna just move up then.
Roll 20's a nightmare. Up next is Guth.
Okay. Guth is going to burn half his movement to stand up.
You're welcome.
God. It's like unnecessary in all the worst ways. Then Guth is going to swing on the witch lady. Alright. Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for my second attack with my flame blade as well.
Okay.
That is an 18. Does an 18 hit?
It does.
Sick. Alright. 1d8 plus 5 plus 3d6. That is 7 points of bludgeoning damage and then 8 points of fire damage.
Yeesh. Yeah, she's looking real hurt as you bonk her into horny jail and slash her away. She's starting to look a little bloody. The icy white hair is turning a darker gray right now.
All right. That is all for Guth for now. Gonna
Okay.
stay right here.
As Guth finishes his turn, from beyond Gryla, you look, you see Santa Claus open his eyes, look around, and says, "What do we have here?" Is anyone going to respond?
Hi, Santa. Hi, Santa. It's me, Guth, your best friend.
Hello, Guth. As he's going to start trying to get up, and Gryla's going to turn around and say, "Impossible." And
And I'm just gonna shout, "We made it, big guy!"
I'm just going to shout, Glenn!
he's going to say, "Gryla, you've been on the naughty list this year." And he's going to hold his hand out and try and cast banishment.
Ooh.
That's a 7. As he
That could
holds,
be a judgment from Father Nicholas.
as he holds his hands out and says that, Gryla just vanishes.
Yes.
And for a second now, everything is just calm in this place.
I'm gonna jump down from the ledge and run towards Santa.
As you just kind of stumble down and everything, you kind of fall in towards Santa as he catches you and says, "Oh, hello, Jen."
I give him a hug. I'm like, I was so worried. Everyone was.
You did fantastic. Have you been thinking about retirement?
I mean, I was a little bit. I still want to finish this year, though. If that's okay with you.
Of course it's okay with me. And to the rest of you, I trust the presents did their job.
Just licking her battle axe, and she's like, "Yeah, it was good. I love this present so much."
The sin has been purified.
It sure has. And then he looks down at Guth and then looks up at the cat and says, "Looks like you've made a new friend."
Yes, he is my new friend. I don't probably check something. Nope. I actually don't have speak with animals, and he's too big to
Yeah.
communicate with small animals trait. But I'm just like petting the big cat.
You make sure you take care of him.
I shall. He shall be my new best friend. Can I try to mount the cat?
Sure. Roll athletics or acrobatics.
They're both bad. Here we go. It's a 6.
It takes like a legitimate 5 minutes. As you guys are just watching him just struggle and kind of fall down a little bit. And eventually the cat gets the gist and kind of leans down and lets you get on top of him.
I'm just mounting this giant cat and just like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, as much as I'm mounting him, I'm just like laying on him and hugging him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's impossible to get your legs around him unless you're doing like an actual split, so you're kind of just hugging him.
While I see him trying to climb onto this thing, I'm going to be tinkering, and I'm going to make him a little wooden saddle.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes!
So, yes, you now have a
Cat
saddle
saddle.
that you can... Cat saddle more than meets the eye.
Cat saddle.
So, as Santa looks around at all of you and then down at you, Chandy, and says, Chandy, I think we have a lot of work to catch up on. Let's make haste, shall we?
One thing, can I borrow a little bit of magic? I basically just want him to give me like a 2nd level spell back.
Sure. And he hands you a small present, and as you open it, there's nothing in it, but more of that like glitter magic comes out, and your 2nd level spell slot is returned.
Okay, and then as we're basically like walking back through the cave, when we reach the outside, I'm gonna cast Skywrite, and I'm gonna say Christmas is saved.
As you do that, it takes a minute or two, and then far in the distance, you start to hear cheers of excitement from town as Santa looks at you, pats you on the back, and you both teleport back to the North Pole to get work done. The rest of you, as you head back into town, you can see that multicolored lights have now started to manifest out of thin air along the streets between the houses. Large evergreen trees have now sprouted in town as you see people start to leave their houses and begin to sing and dance and drink and have fun in the streets as you've all saved Christmas. And that is the end of our story. Good job, everyone. That was great.
I really enjoyed that.
Thank you to you guys, the players, for
It was so much fun.
being fantastic. The jingle bell. Thank you to Ian at Top Cat Yo for these fantastic character artwork. Thank you to Florent Lebrun, Mr. Valor, Dice Grimorium, and Tensor 386 for providing this fantastic artwork to the internet. Do any of you guys have anything to plug or promote?
Yes, thank you, Tyler, for the wonderful music.
Thank
Yeah, oh my goodness, it was great.
Mad shoutouts.
So good.
Be sure to follow everyone on the respective internets, except for Eb, who does not actually have social media. Aaron is a great dungeon master and a great player and a fantastic musician. I've been trying to get him to stream more of his music performances on Twitch. I believe you're Twitch user Rabinaster.
Yeah, it's Rabinaster, Rabinastre. I try to stream when I can, but I'm trying to do more music streams because stop on by, ask me to play a song. If I don't know it, I'll try to figure it out or learn it within the next week or two.
He's pretty good at it. Make sure you follow Jay at Black Cross Music on the internet. That's BLKCRX Music. And his big Buster Sword there.
And I'll be streaming on this account, every now and then, probably a bit more now, but you'll catch me on this account.
We do streaming here on Hidden Pixel. Make sure you follow at Hidden Pixel Play on Twitter and Instagram. We'll be promoting more Bruncheons and Dragons. Sure you follow Ashley at Aber Music. She is a fantastic musician. And I'm looking forward to more of your work coming out.
Yeah, I have a DJ set coming out this week, so stay tuned.
You doing a DJ set?
Nice.
I'm doing one for you too. I have two.
Fantastic. You can follow me on the internet at Plead the Filth, at Hidden Pixel Play, where I will be promoting all of the upcoming Bruncheons and Dragons. The next one is going to be on January 16th, where you heard it here first. It's going to be an all-rogue heist, still with original music, still with an original story, DM'd by myself. And last but not least, thank you, everyone watching at home. This was a lot of work and a lot of effort to put together, and the fact that we had people watching and interacting just means the world to me as someone who loves this game so much. So be sure to follow along, and we will see you next time. Have a good day.